Hi there. Do you find yourself using excuses to deal with your difficult child and the stress that he or she's causing you? Hi, I'm Reiki Rita Roberts. I'm a holistic parenting coach, speaker, and author of the book Parents Are Price Tags. Heal Yourself of Family Dysfunction and Learn to Love Your Children Unconditionally. Today we're going to talk about distractions and fear, or basically denial. It's one of my favorite topics because I hear it all the time. People tend to sweep all their problems under the rug, and this is a huge form of denial. Today, 21st century living, we have a huge distraction, which is called, technology. That's also keeping us distracted from dealing with the truth. Remember what I said earlier, that the truth is the only thing that will set you free. So if you're not willing to look at the truth about what's really going on in your family, then it's only going to get worse. All right. So let's talk about some of the common, excuses that parents will, perhaps you're even saying them yourself. Well, no family's perfect. Absolutely no family's perfect. I agree 100% because no person is perfect. So imperfect people cannot raise perfect children and have a perfect family. What we're talking about is healthy, happy, loving. So that's, if you find yourself using that excuse, you're going to stop today. Okay? The next one is, I was like that when I was a child. Sheer he'll grow out of it. That's how I was. Because after all, you get back what you were. No. Okay? Energy doesn't work that way. What happens is you get back what you were is because you're behaving the same way you were before due to a lack of parenting skills or unconscious behavior. So, of course, that's how energy works. You attract the same. So, if you're still behaving this way, chances are your child will behave that way. So, you attract the same behavior. So, that's why that happens. Another one is, well, my child's behaving that way because he's a free spirit. He's just that way. He's not like the rest of us. He's creative, a free spirit. This is why he lashes out and behaves this way. Nonsense. Okay? There's a lot of highly creative people that are in control, that are not negative, that are not toxic. In fact, most creative people are very enlightened. They're on the opposite of the Richter scale, right? They're highly enlightened. They have emotional intelligence, okay? They're calm, they're peaceful. They meditate, they go into silence. They don't make a lot of noise, okay? So I disagree with that, all right? Or perhaps my child is very sensitive. So this is why she takes things to heart. This is what my parents used to say about me, that, Rita, you're super sensitive. I didn't mean it that way. You took it that way. Well, this is why your child is sensitive, and many of the millennial children are highly sensitive, okay? So this is why they're sort of interpreting the lack of sensitivity from you, unintentionally or intentionally, as a lack of unlove, or you don't see their value, or you don't appreciate them, okay? So whether you believe that or not, that's the way children are interpreting it, and that's why they're clashing with you. So you have to learn how to become that sensitive parent. And the only way you could do that is by healing your own emotions. So don't be using distractions, because that's what a lot of people do. Denials is distractions are another form of denial. Okay? You don't want to deal with anything. You're basically sticking your fingers in your ears going, forget about it, don't want to hear it, can't deal. So you keep them busy at work. So you're on the phone watching videos. So you're, doing back-to-back Netflix. So you're busy doing anything, even if it's constructive, working out the gym, cooking healthy meals. If it's avoiding the subject that your child is not feeling loved by you, okay, then it's a distraction. You have to start to communicate that, showing love and value to your child. Stop the excuses now, all right? Because it'll only get worse, I assure you, okay? So let's think about it in the physical world, because most people are physical. If you have anger that's unresolved, well, let's not even talk about anger. Let's talk about a physical ailment. If you have diabetes, for instance, that goes unresolved, do you think that if you ignore it, pretend it's not happening, keep doing more of the same behavior and eating the wrong foods, that it's going to get better? See yourself in 5 years from now when nothing has changed and you still have high blood sugar. Are you feeling better? Are you getting better? No, of course not. So the same will happen with this relationship with you and your child. Get your head out of the sand. Start, what's the word? Oh, I'm lost a word. What I want to say is basically face the truth. Face the truth that you have a problem and understand that you're not the only one with problems. Even that person next door who's pretending that their children are all perfect, chances are there's always that one that's challenging, okay? So it doesn't matter. Stop worrying about what people will think of you and start addressing the problem now. So again, this is a fear and it needs to be addressed or nothing's going to get better, all right? Again, so I mentioned anger. Anger's no different. Think about your anger, right? That negative emotion. If it never gets resolved, it's going to escalate into all kinds of problems, potentially even violence and estrangement from people because no one wants to be around you, okay? So that's my message today about fear showing up as denial or distraction. All right, you know that you have stuff you have to address. So no more excuses. All right, I'm here to help you. We're going to start looking at that truth. So if you're ready to do that, join me on Facebook Live October 2nd. Click the link below, join, okay? We're going to talk about the solution and how to start to fix this. So hang in there, love. Help is on its way. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about your guilt and how you blame yourself for all the destruction and the negativity and the relationship with your child. So hang in there. I'll see you tomorrow. Be well. Stay strong.